This video discusses database services in Amazon Web Services. Within the context of AWS, there are several options for database services. The traditional database service is called Relational Database Service, or RDS. Within RDS, you can deploy many different database systems, such as SQL Server, MySQL, MariaDB, Oracle, and others. RDS is found within the AWS Management Console under the Database section by clicking RDS. Within the RDS dashboard, you can find out information about your currently deployed instances, snapshots, security group, parameter groups, and many of the other options related to the Relational Database Service, or RDS, within AWS. I'll click Get Started now. It's easy to deploy an RDS instance within AWS. Clicking that Get Started button started the wizard to deploy an RDS instance. Within here, I can choose many of the different options that are here. As you can see, Amazon has a database instance called Aurora, and that's a high-performance MySQL compatible database system, relatively new from AWS. MySQL is also available, as is Oracle, SQL Server, and others. I'll select a MySQL Community Edition database instance. Within here, I can then configure many of the different options for that database instance. For example, I can choose the exact version of the database engine that I want to deploy, and I might do that for compatibility reasons. I can also choose whether or not I want to have a multiple availability zone deployment or a multi-AZ deployment. And I can set the allocated storage and the storage type, which will help determine the performance for the RDS instance. When deploying an RDS instance, you don't have to manage any of the back end that you would normally have to with a traditional database system. In other words, you don't have to manage that virtual machine on which the RDS instance is deployed. AWS takes care of all of that for you, and that's the advantage of deploying RDS within AWS rather than deploying a database system on your own virtual machine. AWS just takes care of all of that management for you, and you don't have to worry or be concerned about that at all. You can just concentrate solely on your data and the data needs related to that database system. RDS is a powerful and easy way to deploy a database within AWS.